timeline of betrayal from Kanu's arrest to Umahi's double speak yesterday. My people, welcome again to IGBO AREA TV. Today we go take on through a painful journey, a timeline of betrayal from the illegal arrest of Nnamdi Kanu to the silence of Nigerian leaders, and now this sudden talk of negotiation in 2025. Odiegbo, they arrested him, they tortured him, they disobeyed court orders, and now they are saying, let's negotiate. But who betrayed who? Let's break it down. We are going to start from the beginning. It is not just let's negotiate. Let's negotiate because you have the power. Just like I said, we are going to break everything down from the beginning. In June 2021, Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. He was not arrested. Yes, you heard me well. Kidnapped. No court, no official papers, no due process. According to international reports, he was blindfolded, beaten, and smuggled into Nigeria in what lawyers call extraordinary rendition. That means he was taken against international law. Even the United Nations letter confirmed that the Nigerian government acted illegally. The UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention said Nnamdi Kanu's arrest and transfer violated international law and he should be released immediately. Negotiation. He should be released immediately, but did Nigeria listen? No. They kept him locked up. They treated the law like tissue paper. You know how they do with the law when it concerns some people. Now, fast forward to October 2022. Nigeria's own appeal court ruled that Kanu's arrest was illegal. Nigeria's own appeal court. That is why now they can't tell them, I win you in your court. You know what he was saying. They said Nnamdi Kanu's arrest was illegal and that all charges against him should be dropped. That is what the court said. The court said this man should be released. His trial is a nullity. But guess what the government did? They ignored the judgment of that court. Instead of obeying the court, they appealed the ruling and moved away the judges, the three judges, and rearranged him on fresh charges. That's what they did. They refused to release him, and that was the moment many people realized this is no longer just about law. Because the law says this, you will not still follow. Because it is no longer about law, it is about punishment. It's a political vendetta. Throughout 2023 and 2024, President Tinubu said nothing. Not one official statement about Kanu's case. Not even sympathy, not even neutrality. Just silence. Meanwhile, in the same period, IPOB was still being called a terrorist group. Even though the name, the same court had ruled otherwise. The DSS continued to keep Kanu in solitary confinement. Visits were restricted. Medical reports were hidden. There was a time even that his own doctor cannot see him. He needs serious medical attention. Now, here's the shocking part. Many of the politicians from Southeast kept quiet too. Where was David Umahi, the one who they are using to speak now? Where was he? Where was Chris Ngige? Soludo went there, but he changed his tone later. You remember? These guys were enjoying government positions and forgot the people's cry. What do the people want? But now, in 2025, David Umahi, Minister of Works under Tinubu, has come to say that the federal government is willing to negotiate Kanu's release. According to Umahi, the federal government can discuss with Southeast leaders on Kanu's release, but his release must not be used as a precondition for political support. Precondition. We have records. Hey, if you see my record there. So now, they admit that negotiation is possible. But at the same time, they are warning us. Don't use it as a political demand. Who are you warning? I don't know who. Please ask Umahi, who is he talking to? Is he the Igbo people or who? Who are those bargaining from Nnamdi Kanu? Who are those they are going to negotiate with exactly? Sounds like selective justice. And also political blackmail in disguise. They kept this man for 4 years. They ignored court rulings and now they're offering peace. And this peace is on their own terms. It's like someone stole your phone, then came back to say, let's talk, but don't ask for your phone back. Onyo here, so don't ask for your phone back. So what does this timeline reveal? What does this timeline reveal? It reveals that Kanu's case has never been about law. It is about control, silence and strategy. Somebody said it before, that they are delaying, they are waiting for election season, that they want to use it to campaign. During 2023 election, they kept him locked away. They locked him away. Now 2027 is approaching. They are testing the waters, trying to rebuild trust in the Southeast. They want support without accountability. But my people, how can you say reconcile with a region when one of their loudest voice is in prison? How can you say, let's talk, when you refuse to listen for 4 years? For 4 years, you refuse to listen, and now you say, let's talk. This no be justice. This na election preparation. This na political damage control. Now let me ask you, do you remember all the protests in Aba, Onitsha and Enugu? Do you remember the sit-at-home orders, the pain, the fear, the anger? You did not care about the people. Was all of that for nothing? Because today, the same leaders who said security reasons, they are now saying we can negotiate. So what really changed? Why are you coming to negotiate all of a sudden? Or you suddenly find your conscience? Or are they afraid of losing votes? You see, we must ask tough questions. We must hold our leaders accountable. Even, okay, some may not like Nnamdi Kanu, but then, because of that, Nnamdi Kanu was being held. You see what is happening in Southeast? Don't they have feeling? Why wouldn't they resolve until now? Umahi and others truly care, they must stop speaking from both sides of their mouth. They must speak boldly without begging for political favor from the north or the west. My people, Ndi Igbo, history is not just about what happened. It is also about who watched it happen and said nothing. Today, we are not just watching history. We are recording it. I said we are recording it. We are holding the receipt of betrayal. Let nobody tell you, let's negotiate, but don't demand. They say, let's negotiate, but don't demand. Because justice must be demanded, not whispered like apology. So now I ask you, do you still trust this government? Do you trust these leaders? Do you believe in this so-called negotiation? Drop your comment below and let your voice be heard. Share this video, like it, and subscribe to IGBO AREA TV. Because the world must hear our side of the story. This video is for public awareness and historical documentation. IGBO AREA TV does not promote violence, hate speech, or any illegal action. We stand for truth, justice, and peaceful dialogue for all Nigerians.